Hello! This short video will show you how to make a submission of your predictions for the 2025 MinneMUDAC Data Analytics Competition. Alright, let's go ahead and get started then. So if you go to the MinneMUDAC 2025 website, from here you can get to our Google folder that contains all of our challenge materials. And there's a document in this folder that I'll go through here quickly called Submission of Predictions. So if we look at that document, blow it up a little bit so you can see it. Okay, so there is a prediction component for the 2025 MinneMUDAC Data Challenge for the undergraduate and graduate divisions. You've been asked to predict the match length for the 300 cases in the test truncated dataset. This year's challenge does not contain a prediction component for the novice division. The prediction scoring is going to be done using the root mean square error, so RMSE here. A team with the smallest RMSE will receive a rubric score of a 4 for the prediction component, and the team with the largest RMSE will receive a rubric score of 1. So these are the folks that have the worst model in terms of root mean square error. They're going to receive a score of 1. Scoring is going to be done separately between the undergraduate and graduate divisions. If a team does not submit a valid set of 300 predictions, that team will automatically receive a rubric score of 1. Okay, let's talk about how to submit your predictions. You first will download the test set predictions submit.csv file. That file is contained in our Google folder under prediction file here. It is there. You're going to want to download this and add your predictions to this file, as well as your team ID. This provides a description of what those columns are in this file. We have the row ID, we have the match ID. We have 2 additional columns where you'll need your information put in. So in this third column, I need your predicted match length. And then in the fourth column, I need your team ID. So this week here, we're going to send you, so before the competition, you're going to receive an email that's going to contain 2 important things. One is going to be your team ID, which is used to identify your team on the day of the competition. The team ID should be entered in that 4th column. In addition to your team ID, you're going to have a submission link that has been sent to you. This link is only for your team. So here on the screen you can see that I've set this up for team undergraduate 50, so U50. They're going to have a submission link. This submission link is only good for team U50. Okay, team U45 is going to have a different submission link. So this link again is for your team. When you get that email, so here, you're simply going to click on your submission link. And that's going to take you to this web page here. And this is where we're going to actually make the submission. Okay. So before doing the actual submission, what you're going to need to do is put, again, your predicted match lengths in the 3rd column. And because I am team U50, I want my team ID in this column. We're going to come to the web page that I just showed you. So let's move over to that web page and just continue with our submission. So here what you're going to want to do is just choose the file that contains your prediction and your team ID identified. So let's go grab that file. That's there for me. And I'm simply going to say submit my predictions. You will get, upon a successful upload, you're going to get a prediction receipt. I want you to keep a copy of this. So take a picture of this or print this into a PDF or whatever you need to do to have a copy of this. If we have problems with your prediction on the day of the competition, I may ask you for your prediction receipt. And you need to produce that to make sure that you've submitted your predictions in a timely manner. If you want to look at the file that you submitted, you can simply do that here, and you can ensure that you have submitted the correct file. You can, if you want to resubmit, you can just use the same link. The file that is saved on the server is the most recent submission that you submitted. Older versions of the files are not saved. So again, make sure that the last version that you submitted is the one that you actually want to use for the competition and the evaluation. Okay, so that's all I have for the video. Good luck, and we'll see you on Saturday. Thank you.